Welcome back to Afternoon Live. If you've been to the suburbs lately, you've probably seen the latest exercise trend, the weighted vest. So is using one right for you? Here to share more, we welcome back personal trainer Jodie Swanegan. Great to see you.
Yes.
We're giggling about the
think?
suburbia of it all,
Do you
because
like
I
it?
see these
Do you like
everywhere.
it? Yes. Yeah.
Everybody outside is walking
Well,
with
there's
a vest.
nothing wrong with adding a tool to your workout, right?
Sure.
To being able to go, okay, I've been walking for a while now. How do I kind of pick it up a notch? Or maybe you haven't been walking for a while and this is motivation, right? So we look into this and go, hey, this might be kind of fun. Let's give it a go. Now you got to figure out, find out, assess whether or not it's right for you to add one.
Sure.
So in that case, you want to make sure that if you have any questions or concerns that you check in. So if you need to check in with your doctor, any kind of chronic illness, joint issues, you want to be careful. And then once you get the green light, then you want to find a vest that works for you.
Okay.
So you're going to take your body weight. This is my suggestion.
Okay.
You take your body weight and then factor in anywhere between 5 to 10% of your body weight, and then that's where you would start. So if you're not sure what weight and where to start and where to begin, that's where you'd begin. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you would find a vest around 7.5 pounds, somewhere around there, and that's where you'd begin. And then you can progress from there. So.
I can handle that, I think, mentally. That sounds okay.
Yes, of course, yeah. And so I have two vest options here.
Okay.
So this one that I'm wearing currently, it snaps on the sides.
Okay.
So each side would snap and then you pull to tighten. You want to make sure that it's not too snug, but it's also not too loose. So that you can move freely.
Yeah.
And then this one, it allows for progression. So the vest on its own is 4 pounds. So just without any of the additional weight. And then this guy on the front and the back, there's a flap, and you lift it up, and then these are 1 pound increment weights.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and so that when you're ready for it, you would add, I suggest front to back even. So you'd add a 1 pound weight to the front, 1 pound weight to the back, just to make sure that it stays evenly distributed.
Okay.
And this one goes on like a t-shirt. So there's a cutout, you put your head through, and then even distribution of weight on front to back.
And then,
so
fasten on the sides. So this one in your hand is a little bit different.
This one goes on like a jacket.
Okay,
Would you
should
like
I
to
try this
it?
one?
Yes, I think that you should.
This is kind of cool. I don't think
hair.
I've seen this kind before.
Yeah, and this one's quite nice. It has a little, you won't be able to see it now, but there's a little mesh pocket in the back, so you could put like anything that you need, and then it snaps or clasps in the front. Yes, and so this one does not allow for you to remove or add weight to it.
Okay, so this is, you're kind of locked into this.
Yeah, well that looks cute, Hannah.
I feel strong.
Yeah, you do.
I feel strong already. So does the shape of it impact, I guess, your range of motion or how you're operating?
You definitely want to make sure that you're assessing what you're going to be doing in the vest. So if you're going to be walking, maybe stair climbing, like if you're going to, I picture being outside at a stadium and doing stairs, but if you go to the gym and you're stair climbing at the gym, that kind of stuff, then yeah, you want to allow for pretty good, where it's nice and secure, not too heavy.
Okay.
And that you want to make sure that if you're doing something more like resistance training, strength training with it, that it stays snug to your body. So there are a lot of people who like to do squats, lunges, they'll do push-ups, planks, pull-ups, stuff like that.
Just a little extra resistance for anything that maybe you're already doing.
Exactly, yes.
What about thinking about your posture when you're adding this?
So most of the time without a weighted vest or additional weight, we're rounded or we're forward.
Yes.
So we want to think about lifting up and then drawing the shoulders down, and then drawing the belly button in, so that we're braced through our core. So that's a good way. That's excellent to think about. So once we put the weighted vest on, we want to make sure that it's not causing us to round forward. And if we're struggling with that, we might want to lighten the load to make sure that we can keep good form, because form is always number one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and like any sort of new trend or thing that becomes popular, it's not going to fix anything you're worried about overnight. You got to do baby steps and see what works for you. Really.
Yeah. So that's how you get to the progressive side of it. So if you're wanting to go from a 4 pound to an 8 pound, say, or even 10 pound weighted vest, you want to make sure that you're consistent with wearing it, utilizing it, so that you can progress. Because if you're going, kind of sporadically, then you won't notice that progression the same way.
That makes
sense. Or even get to where you want to be.
Do you have a favorite way that you're incorporating this right now?
So for me, I would rather do like the strength side of it, but going out for a walk is a wonderful thing. So if you're feeling ready for it, so you expend more energy whether you're doing the strength side of it or you're going out for a walk. And the percentages when you're working with that 5 to 10%, from the beginning is in terms of calorie expenditure, you're increasing anywhere from 8.5 to 12% of your output.
Okay.
So you're burning through a decent amount more calories.
That makes sense.
Just by adding that additional weighted vest.
If you're just starting, even like walking or a very basic fitness routine, would you kind of want to get your feet under you first before you add more resistance like this?
Yeah, if you're feeling ready for it, you definitely can. So if there's no ailments, anything that would cause any type of pain or discomfort, adding a very light weight would be fine. It's just some people have added things like wrist weights or will hold on to lighter weights and whatnot. So this is just a way to add that, but you don't have to hang on to it.
Yeah.
So just starting off light is advised for sure.
Okay, new things to try. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Always great to see you. Oh, thank you. My new fashion accessory. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.
I like it.